Hello, 80s receiving students and teachers.
Hello, Miss Godwa.
Thank you. Take your seats. Okay. Receiving students and the model class. In our last lesson, we went through how a crystal or how to grow a crystal, and we have made a model of a sodium chloride crystal. Okay, now I'd like you to take your books out, if you can, and quickly copy these two summary points into your exercise book. The first summary point: sodium chloride crystal consists of two kinds of particles. We have sodium ion and chlorine ion. Sodium ion is small, the particles are small and have positive charge, whereas chlorine ion has large particles and have an negative charge. All right, let's move on to the next summary point. These points are our previous lessons' summary notes. Crystals are formed naturally. They have regular shapes, flat faces, and straight, sharp edges. Okay, I'm sure receiving students and the model class, you have copied the two summary points into your exercise book. Very good. We will now move on to our topic for today's lesson. Class, our topic for today's lesson is make your own drink. Now, I'd like you to have a look at these two words on the whiteboard. Class, let's say this word together. The first one. Again. Okay, not everyone is saying that. This word again. And the next word. Right, good. So in today's lesson, we will be using these two words, diluted and concentrated. Now you will make your juice, and in the process of making your juice, I'd like you to think of these two words, and from then, by making your juices, you will be able to come up with the meaning of these two words. So students, don't forget, as you make your juice, try to think or try to come up with the definition of what is a concentrated solution and what is a diluted solution. Now, you were to bring some materials that we need today in today's lesson. First of all, materials like fruits, For the model class, as you can see, receiving students, they have brought fruits like lemons and oranges. One group brought apples, right? Receiving students, I hope you have some other kinds of fruits or plants that you can use to make your juice in today's lesson. You were told to bring strainer, cups, sugar, if possible, a container of water, and a jar that you can use to squeeze your lemon or orange into. Right? Class, always remember when you're doing something, make sure that safety is very important. We are using sharp objects like the knife, so be very careful. We are making a juice where we have to have clean hands, and whatever that we are using has to be clean, right? And once you spill something on the table, example water, you must have a rag to clean your mess, right? Now, the first part of this lesson, you are to write down the steps to follow when you are making juice from the fruit or the plant. I will not give you the steps. You will discuss in your group and write down the steps in which your group will carry out to make your juice. Right? So I will give you about 2 minutes to do that. After you write your steps, then you will go on to following those steps to make your juice. So receiving students, do the same as the model class. The activity question is there for you to follow. Everybody should be discussing and coming up with their steps. All right, so she will write the steps you described, or you. Good. Who is writing the steps down?
Step 2.
Okay, good. Who is writing? Thank you. Okay, you all discuss. What is the first thing you must do? Because you are making an orange juice. What is the first step? I will not tell you. You will have to come up with your own steps so you follow. Looking at what you have brought. Okay, wait, we are not going to start yet. Steps, we are writing the okay, you will not start yet. You are only discussing and writing down the steps. You will be given time to start making your juice. All right, let me see how many groups have completed or have finished writing their steps down. Thank you. We have one group receiving students. I hope you have also completed writing the steps down. If you are still writing the steps down, then we will let you to do that while the rest of the group can go ahead in making the juice. All right, class, may I have your attention? Let's go on to the second instruction for today's activity. I will not start until everyone stops. Right, the second instruction reads, follow the steps carefully and do what you are expected to do as you go through the process of making your fruit juice. You may begin now, and please Make sure you handle the equipment with care and follow the steps to make the juice. You may start now. Okay. Okay, while they are writing the steps down, you can start hitting the lemon. Alright, while she is writing it down, you can begin now to smash the orange or hit the orange so that it becomes soft and it's easy for you to squeeze. Okay, you may begin now. Bring your chairs closer so you come and join them. And I think you take this table back so you can be close to each other. Take it. Okay, I think you should put your book away. Put your book away, Rachel. And only the person who's writing will have his or her book on the table. Okay, good. What is this called? Because you will also share your ideas with the receiving students. What is this? Okay. Anyway, you use that. And when it comes to explaining, you will have to tell them about it. But we will find out what is that used for, what is the name, okay? So did you write the steps down? The first steps, okay. Go on to the next step. While she's doing that, you can discuss on the steps that you follow. All right? Okay, you follow. Are we helping? Everyone helping? Okay. 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 Return the strainer. You can go out here. Okay. It's okay. It's still a fruit. Yeah, apple is still a. Good. You want to squeeze everything in a cup, later you transfer it. That's a good idea. Okay, who's writing our steps down? Okay, keep writing. Did you finish? Yes, that's it. His hands are dirty, so let the others do it. See, that's still good. You can still eat that. Let's see that. Look at your juices. See which. Okay, don't forget you have to describe these two words: diluted and concentrated. Looking at your juice. Okay, while she is doing that, you should also think about these two words, diluted and concentrated. You look at the juice and concentrated. What do they mean? Looking at your juice or the solution that you made. Okay, good. Boys smashing the lemon and girls are squeezing plus. while they are doing that, you also think of the two words concentrated and diluted while making your juice. Two more to smash and cut. Okay, two more. And what about the apple? How are you going to make? Good. Okay. The rubbish is also good. Yeah, they can, if after the lesson, if you would like to have, because you didn't really squeeze, so you can have that too. Good. That's it. Now you can see the color of your juice and think about the two words, what is concentrated and what is diluted. Alright? The skin is also good, whatever that's in there, it's still alright. Okay. Good. Right? Make sure everyone must have a taste of the juice that you made. Okay, are we almost done? Okay, be careful. All right. Oh. So. Okay, good. Are you? Oh, be careful. She did not finish squeezing and you got the cup away. Pass it back to her. No, it won't work. You have to cut it in half. That's his idea. Okay, good. That's it. Wait, you have a look at the color of it and you try and describe the two words. What do you think? What will make you to think of your juice as being concentrated and diluted? right, I understand that some of us have almost, or we are now probably towards the end of making our juice. You have done step 1 all the way to whatever step. And those of us that have finished following the steps, the last step, what is the last step that you should do?
Define.
You are to taste the juice. Taste the juice, and after tasting the juice, that will help you to define the two words, diluted and concentrated. Right, receiving students, I hope you are also doing the same as the model class. You must follow your steps, and the last thing that you have to do is to taste your juice. All right, are we done now? Yes. Okay, let's move on. Okay. All right, so if you are done, then you can go on to tasting your juice. Where are we going to? Only 1% to go out. What? Why did you pour them back? To add water?
When we go drink, baby.
Everyone should have a taste of your juice and see how.
Wash your hands. Clean utensils used. Steps followed must consider healthy way to extract juice. Just remind next time when you
Yeah.
at the house.
All right, let me see how many groups have finished making their juice. I saw 2 groups already. There's 3 here. All right, the next thing that you will do, class, listen. All right, I will not start until everyone is quiet. We are going to move to other groups. The reporter will remain. Reporter, you remain where you are. And the rest of the members will move to the groups that I will let you to go to. And the reporter will explain to you how they have made their juice. All right. We will not start until everyone is quiet. All right, everyone should be sitting down. Now, instead of moving, let's just only remain where we are, and someone in the group to explain to the class what they have done or how they have made their juice. Tell us what did you use and the steps required to make the juice. Now, which group is ready? Okay, Winnie's group, thank you. Since you are ready, you tell us what you used and the name of the juice. Give the name of the juice that you have made and the steps that you have followed to make the juice.
The name of our juice is lemonade juice. We used lemon and a little bit of sugar to make the juice. Step 1, firstly we heat the lemon evenly on all sides until the lemon becomes soft. Step 2, we cut the lemon into halves and squeeze the juice into the jar. Step 3, we add a bit of water into the jar and stir. Step 4, we add sugar to make it taste.
All right, thank you, that group. All the groups in the model class, especially 6 groups, they made lemon juice or orange juice. Okay, we have one group that used another fruit, so we will hear from them. That's Yawa's group. Yawa, can you explain to the class, give the name of the juice that you have made, what you have used, and the steps followed.
Our juice name is apple, and we use apple and some teaspoon of sugar to make this juice. Step 1, slice the apples. Step 2, smash the apple. Step 3, transfer the smashed apples to the strainer and squeeze the apples. Step 4, add 1 teaspoon to the apple juice and stir. After using the steps to make the apple juice.
All right. Continue, Yawa.
After using the steps to make the apple juice.
All right, thank you, Yawa, for going through some of the steps in making your apple juice. We will now see someone in Yawa's group to tell us, you are now going to taste the juice, pour some of the juice into the cup. We'll have Malcolm to taste the juice and tell us how does it taste like. Thank you, Malcolm. Class, we will see Malcolm tasting the juice. Malcolm, taste the juice. All right, Malcolm, what does it taste like?
It tastes like apple juice that they sell them in the store.
Okay, good. And can you describe its color?
It's brownish and sticky.
Right, it looks brownish. And what about, does it have a smell? Describe the smell. How does it smell? Does it have a good smell?
Well,
All right, and now you can taste your juice and try to compare your juice with the juice that you buy from the store. All right, good. And very two important words that we need to know and learn in today's lesson from the juice that we have made: concentrated and diluted. Can someone give me the meaning, or from the juice that you have made, what do you think about this word diluted and the other word concentrated? Looking at the color of your juice that you have made, and I know some of you have tasted it. Right, can you in your own words tell us, Michelle? Or you're still thinking? Let's have someone to help her. Jacobed, any idea? Anybody in your group? What those two words, concentrated and diluted, mean? All right, they're still thinking about these words. Anyone got an idea? Eddie? Eddie, any idea? You look at the color of your juice. What do you think? You also had water. Good try.
The color of our juice is not clear, it's cloudy.
All right. Therefore, what do you think about these two words? Which one will best describe your juice?
Concentrated.
All right, good. Thank you for trying. All right. I'd like you to taste your juice, class, and after tasting your juice, we will go through the definition of these two words to help you understand what these two words mean. Okay, so class, please quickly taste your juice. All right, after you have tasted the juice, sit up straight because we will be going through our summary for today's lesson. All right, in your workbook, your worksheets, you have some questions that you need to answer relating to the activity that we have done today. You will answer those questions for homework. Receiving teachers, please copy these two questions into on the blackboard for your students to do as homework. For the model class, you have your worksheets with you, the handbooks. The questions are all there in your handbook. All right, the next question for you to do as homework, discuss some local and medicinal herbs that people use at home, and you describe the process involved in producing these juices. All right, again, a reminder for those schools, receiving schools, if you have your workbook, your questions are in the workbook. All right, our summary for today's lesson. Concentrated solution is a solution containing a large amount of dissolved substance in a given volume. Some of you have made juices, pure juices before adding water. They are known as concentrated juices because they were only pure. You did not add water. And they had a lot of large amount of dissolved substance in the juice. Okay. This would now help you to define what is diluted solution. Right. Let's move on to the next summary point. Dilute solution or diluted solution is a solution containing a small amount of dissolved substance in a given volume. Or the solution can become diluted when you add water. class, this has brought us to the end of our lesson today. Remember, when you go back to, when you are thinking of making your juice, listen, health and hygiene is important. Always wash your hands, use clean utensils, and follow the steps carefully. And make sure that the equipment you use is, you handle the equipment with care. Our next lesson will be on why do substances sink and float or float. Materials needed: beakers or any transparent containers, 1 bottle of water, 1 salt packet, dessert spoon, 1 raw chicken egg for each group, and rags. Key phrase for today's lesson, class: my fruit juice. Thank you, class, for participating.